1. The Shining, 1980, directed by Stanley Kubrick. This psychological horror film based on Stephen King's novel is a chilling masterpiece. The Shining 1980. The Shining is a psychological horror film released in 1980, directed by Stanley Kubrick. It is based on Stephen King's novel of the same name. The movie follows the story of Jack Torrance, played by Jack Nicholson, who becomes the caretaker of the isolated Overlook Hotel during the winter season. He moves in with his wife, Wendy, Shelley Duvall, and their young son, Danny Lloyd. As the family settles into the hotel, they begin to experience paranormal occurrences, with Danny's psychic abilities, known as The Shining, unlocking the hotel's dark secrets. The film is known for its atmospheric tension, visual style, and Jack Nicholson's iconic performance as the increasingly unhinged Jack Torrance. It explores themes of isolation, madness, and the haunting history of the hotel. Kubrick's meticulous direction and use of cinematography, music, and sound contribute to the film's eerie and unsettling atmosphere. Memorable scenes, such as the "Here's Johnny" moment and the unsettling encounters with the ghostly inhabitants of the hotel, have become iconic in the horror genre. The Shining has become a beloved classic and is regarded as one of the greatest horror films ever made. It continues to captivate audiences with its masterful storytelling, unforgettable imagery, and its exploration of the human psyche and the supernatural. 2. Psycho, 1960. Directed by Alfred Hitchcock, this classic suspenseful thriller is known for its iconic shower scene and twisted storyline. Psycho is a psychological thriller film released in 1960, directed by Alfred Hitchcock. It is based on the novel of the same name by Robert Bloch. The movie revolves around Marion Crane, played by Janet Leigh, who embezzles money from her employer and goes on the run. She checks into the Bates Motel, owned by Norman Bates, portrayed by Anthony Perkins, an enigmatic young man with a complicated relationship with his mother. The film is renowned for its suspenseful storyline and shocking twists. Hitchcock skillfully builds tension and creates a sense of unease throughout the movie. One of the most iconic and memorable scenes in cinema history is the shower scene, known for its innovative editing and suspenseful atmosphere. Psycho subverted audience expectations at the time of its release by killing off its protagonist early in the film, leaving viewers on edge and uncertain of what would happen next. The movie explores themes of identity, duality, and the nature of evil, with Norman Bates becoming one of the most notable characters in the horror genre. Alfred Hitchcock's direction, combined with Anthony Perkins' remarkable performance, helped make Psycho a groundbreaking film that has had a lasting impact on the thriller and horror genres. Its influence can be seen in subsequent films, and it continues to be celebrated as a masterpiece of suspenseful storytelling. 3. The Silence of the Lambs, 1991, starring Jodie Foster and Anthony Hopkins. This intense thriller follows a young FBI trainee who seeks the help of a brilliant psychiatrist to catch a serial killer. The Silence of the Lambs is a psychological thriller film released in 1991, directed by Jonathan Demme. It is based on Thomas Harris's novel of the same name. The movie follows Clarice Starling, portrayed by Jodie Foster, an FBI trainee who seeks the assistance of the incarcerated psychiatrist and cannibalistic serial killer, Dr. Hannibal Lecter, played by Anthony Hopkins. Clarice is tasked with interviewing Lecter to gain insights into the mind of another serial killer known as Buffalo Bill, who is kidnapping and murdering women. The Silence of the Lambs is known for its intense and atmospheric storytelling, exceptional performances, and suspenseful sequences. The dynamic between Clarice Starling and Hannibal Lecter forms the core of the film, with their gripping interactions and intellectual cat-and-mouse game. The film delves into themes of psychology, obsession, and the blurred lines between good and evil. Anthony Hopkins' portrayal of Hannibal Lecter has become iconic, earning him an Academy Award for Best Actor. Jodie Foster also won an Academy Award for her role as Clarice Starling, and the film received critical acclaim, winning the Big Five Academy Awards: Best Picture, Best Director, Best Actor, Best Actress, and Best Adapted Screenplay. The Silence of the Lambs remains a significant milestone in the thriller genre, known for its chilling atmosphere, memorable characters, and masterful storytelling. It continues to be regarded as one of the greatest films ever made and has left a lasting impact on popular culture. 4. Get Out, 2017. Directed by Jordan Peele, This thought-provoking horror film tackles social themes and racial tensions while delivering suspense and surprises. Get Out is a horror film released in 2017, written and directed by Jordan Peele. The movie follows Chris Washington, played by Daniel Kaluuya, a young African-American man who visits the family of his white girlfriend, Rose Armitage, portrayed by Allison Williams. As Chris spends time with Rose's family in their secluded estate, he begins to uncover a series of unsettling secrets and a horrifying conspiracy. Get Out explores themes of racism, identity, and societal commentary through a unique blend of horror, suspense, and satire. It deftly combines psychological tension with thought-provoking social commentary, making it a standout film in the genre. The movie uses horror elements to metaphorically depict the experiences of being a marginalized individual in a predominantly white environment. Jordan Peele's directorial debut received critical acclaim for its originality, screenplay, and powerful performances. The film became a cultural phenomenon and a commercial success, resonating with audiences worldwide. It won numerous awards, including the Academy Award for Best Original Screenplay, and was praised for its fresh take on the horror genre and its exploration of racial dynamics. Get Out is celebrated for its thought-provoking storytelling, social relevance, and its ability to deliver scares while addressing deeper societal issues. It has become a significant entry in the horror genre and solidified Jordan Peele's reputation as a talented filmmaker with a unique voice. 5. The Exorcist, 1973. This supernatural horror film follows a young girl possessed by a demonic entity, resulting in a terrifying battle between good and evil. The Exorcist is a horror film released in 1973, directed by William Friedkin. It is based on the novel of the same name by William Peter Blatty. The movie tells the story of Regan McNeil, played by Linda Blair, a young girl who becomes possessed by a demonic entity. Her mother, Chris McNeil, portrayed by Ellen Burstyn, seeks the help of two priests, Father Damien Carras, Jason Miller, and Father Lancaster Merrin, Max von Sydow, to perform an exorcism and save her daughter's soul. The Exorcist is considered one of the most influential and terrifying horror films of all time. It shocked audiences with its intense and realistic depiction of demonic possession and its graphic and unsettling imagery. The movie tackles themes of faith, the battle between good and evil, and the strength of a mother's love. The film's chilling atmosphere, eerie soundtrack, and exceptional performances contributed to its success. Linda Blair's portrayal of the possessed Regan McNeil earned her critical acclaim, and the makeup and special effects used to bring the demonic possession to life were groundbreaking at the time. The Exorcist was a box office hit and received critical acclaim, earning 10 Academy Award nominations, including Best Picture. It is often praised for its masterful direction, powerful performances, and its ability to leave a lasting impact on viewers, instilling fear and unease long after the credits roll. The Conjuring is a supernatural horror film released in 2013, directed by James Wan. The movie is based on real-life paranormal investigators Ed and Lorraine Warren, played by Patrick Wilson and Vera Farmiga, as they investigate a haunting at a secluded farmhouse in Rhode Island. The story revolves around the Perron family, who are terrorized by a malevolent presence in their new home. The Conjuring is known for its effective blend of atmospheric tension, jump scares, and a compelling narrative. It draws inspiration from classic horror films and relies on a sense of dread and suspense to create an unsettling experience for the audience. The film skillfully builds upon the Warrens' investigation and the escalating supernatural events. James Wan's direction, combined with strong performances and a chilling musical score, contributes to the film's eerie and immersive atmosphere. The movie focuses not only on the horror elements but also on the emotional journey of the characters, adding depth to the story. The Conjuring received critical acclaim and was a commercial success, spawning a successful franchise with several sequels and spin-offs. The film's success can be attributed to its well-crafted scares, strong performances, and its ability to tap into universal fears and anxieties. The Conjuring revitalized the haunted house subgenre and established itself as a modern horror classic. It remains a fan favorite among horror enthusiasts, known for its effective scares and its dedication to delivering a chilling and supernatural experience.